Yeah, but here's the problem. Before I found the cure. Right?
What's the cure?
Before I tell the cure. Okay. That is if I eat tonight, I'll never the next day.
Stop. Shut up. Damn. Move. I get money on my back. No money, what I need love like Cool J. I'm high class on the dudes say they hate on me. I give them leave fake. See, I don't give a damn what he say and she say. Cause me and they keep the bills paid. I'm self-made, no downgrade. I work bitch, I don't sleep late. See, I got money on my man. My baby's gotta eat, you know I stay up on the grind. Cause can't nobody stop me when there's money on my man. And I let them all hate me cause I do it all the time. They the fuel to my fire when there's money on my mind. The pen to my pet, they got me right all the time. They keep me on my feet when these haters knock the grind. And I need that motivation when there's money on my mind. I got money on my mind. All this money on my mind. I'm starving, I gotta eat. I got money on my mind. All this money on my mind. It's Maniac McGee and I got money on my mind. Money on my mind. I'm stopping, I gotta eat. I got money on my mind. All this money on my mind. It's Maniac McGee and I got money on my mind. See, I've turned up to the tip top on that grown shit. I got the drop. See, I've been hot like a hot spot since that was that shit. Pop rocks turn top notch from the sandbox. I stand out, no hand out. If a nigga won't heat, bring the fan out. And it's man down, they don't land down from the 1-6 and I'm real raw. Ain't changed up since the seat song. Turn a nigga bitch like he blue pop. They ain't made for this thing install. I'm a hard drive, that's real strive. I'm a black woman, that's good threat. From 3 sides of blood shit. My own, my race, my government. See, they love to hate me and they motivate me like a longer story from an older lady. I'm a 90s baby, that's big fact. From recess to real rap, that's real shit, that's low cap. From white ones with no strap, with false water with straight tap. Jada Kiss was real rap. See, I got money on my man. My baby's daddy, and you know I stay up on the grind. Cause can't nobody stop me when there's money on my man. See, I let them all hate because they do this all the time. They the fuel to my fire when there's money on my man. The pen to my pad, they got me writing all the time. They keep me on my feet when these haters down the grind. And I need that motivation when there's money on my man. I got money on my man. All this money on my mind. I'm stopping, I gotta eat. I got money on my mind. All this money on my mind. It's Maniac McGee and I got money on my mind. All this money on my mind. I'm stopping, I gotta eat. I got money on my mind. Money on my mind. My babies, they gotta eat. I got money on my mind.
Jeans, glasses, and a hookah?
He thought he'd get away with it because of the speed.
Hey, this is my hookah lounge. I need a hidden, fam. What is this guy renting this thing out? He wanna go love. Oh, man. Big Dad, you know Big Dad. She goes on her walks. She loves the hookah. And look, I don't know what it is. You're passionate about hookah. We'll be right back. Ridiculous things. This is butter. After wrap Haagen-Dazs. This is love drink. Enjoy it here or wherever you are. Butter cookie wrap Haagen-Dazs. There's a different way to
Hey, hey, Mississippi. Hold on, y'all gotta give me a couple of seconds. My dad just took forever to dry, so it's in the morning as we speak. I'm almost there, so just give me a couple of seconds.
It's one less thing about watching.
I hate to sleep with no bed sheets, especially if they're not clean.
Is no big deal. If you're allergic to its ingredients, or if you're taking
I've been trying to wipe my dog's feet off so they don't fuck up my white covers or whatever.
post-injection reactions,
Wash them.
liver problems, and depression.
I got two things of bed sheets, but I got one big ass cover, so it is what it is.
Right away. Tell your doctor if you have liver problems or mental health
But
concerns.
shout out to my daughter. That was my baby.
Some of the most common side effects include injection site
Shout out to my daughter. Yeah. Give me 2 seconds. Whoa.
They calling me, they know I am a block rocker. They calling us, cause they know that we some bosses. We the ones that you see jumping big crowd. RTMG and Weston, let's get it live and live. Let's get it live and live. Let's get it live and live. RTMG and Weston, let's get it live and live. Let's get it live and live. Let's get it live and live. RTMG and Weston, let's get it live and live. We gon' get loud and we gon' get live. And we gon' fuck with Nan Squad, you gon' feel the vibe. So we gon' pop another fifth and keep the party moving. And you ain't no shit, if you ain't, you can big man. Be the type to keep it rolling at 7 in the morning. So Mr. Cliff, shut us down, let's get the basement going. RTMG the main squad, so you ain't fucking with us. And West is some showstoppers, them no-getters. So you gon' feel us either other way, everybody knows. And if y'all quiet down, hit the store before it closes.
Be loud, be loud, be
That's the fucking thing.
be loud, be
I know you feel a fucking king. They calling me cause they know I am a block rocker. They calling us cause they know that we some bosses. We the ones that you see jumping big crowd. RTMG and Weston, let's get it live and live. Let's get it live and live. Let's get it live and live. RTMG and Weston, let's get it live and live. Let's get it live and live. Let's get it live and live. RTMG and Weston, let's get it live and live. We live on 7th Street, we loud on 11th Street. Fuck it, we in the basement, you ain't even got a drink. Yeah, they cook up in the party, eating Krispy Kreme, rolling up a swishy sweet, pop a jig and I'm gone. Me and the Weston going ham, fist after fist, blowing on some fruity piss. Bitches saying I'm shit. I'm a block record, shut shit down. Better believe, you know me, I'm from the fucking rock town. I'ma show you how to move, I'ma show you how to party. Fuck it, we live and loud, so I stay getting retarded. Hey, we loud, Gucci 2 time. My shirt off in the party, so I'm live, motherfucker. Hey, they calling me cause they know I am a block rocker. They calling us cause they know that we some bosses. We the ones that you see jumping big ground. RTMG and Weston, let's get it live and live. Let's get it live and live. Let's get it live and live. RTMG and Weston, let's get it live and live. Let's get it live and live. Let's get it live and live. RTMG and Weston, let's get it live and live. We the ones that make the party jump, cause we live and live. Before you try to test it, bitch, you better check them bodies out. And if you brought your bitch, then you better not let her wander around. End up in the wrong crowd, she be passing on out. Couple shots and hit me, and me on the goose check. Couple niggas, couple bitches mixing, they get loose with it. Started on the west end and end up in the basement with it. Smoking on some loud, yeah, loud. Ain't no reason, nigga. RTMG and West End, we act the donkey with it. Better not start no shit. 40 on the hip, nigga. Cause we live and loud. Cause we live and loud. RTMG and West End, we turn the party out. They calling me cause they know I am a block rocker. They calling us cause they know that we some bosses. We the ones that you see jumping big crowd. RTMG and Weston, let's get it live and live. Let's get it live and live. Let's get it live and live. RTMG and Weston.
next hater, take another step in line. You broke ass bitches gotta work and ain't got time because I does this shit for 15 independently. Book smart and street smart, this shit is academically. These hoes think they slick, but I'm a practice gimmick. G and shit, give me butterfly. Know that hoes look at me. Maniac McGee, and I say it loud and proud. Less than our TMG, and when we getting live and loud. Sitting on my feet, putting these niggas in the ground. Half killer, half beast, you only find them in the town.
They calling me cause they know I am a block rocker. They calling us cause they know that we support us. We the ones that you see jumping big. Our TMZ requesting. Let's get it live. Let's get it live. Let's get it live. Our TMZ requesting. Let's get it live. Let's get it live. Let's get it live. Our TMZ requesting. Let's get it live.
That's up, little girl.
We're absolutely confident in that this film's failed. I'm trying to think what I've actually failed at. I don't really feel that. I mean, honestly, like, you know, it's like really life in general.
It's all about you. The way you move, the way you move. You drive me crazy, crazy, crazy. Cause you're my baby, baby. It's all about you. The way you move, the way you move. You drive me crazy, crazy. Cause you're my lady, baby. About you, your attitude. Take me to a place that puts me in the mood. I think I love you. Like you love me too. Let this go to waste.
On different I never lie to you. Oh, shorty.
The things I wanna do.
I love the trip about you. Hey, shout out to my baby brother.
You drive me crazy. Cause you're my baby, baby.
It's all about you, too. The way you move. It got me crazy. About you. Hey. Speak for you. Speak for you. Speak for you. You're cool. I'm kissing you.
There's no escape.
It's all about you.
The way you move, the way you move. You drive me crazy, crazy, crazy. Cause you're my baby, baby. It's all about you.
The way you move.
You drive me crazy, crazy. Cause you're my lady. About you. Take you on a cruise. I can do what you wanna do. But you ain't a baby, so we can walk up on the beach.
You late to Close to me. Close to me. This is all I wanna do. To show you my love is true. Don't need you to walk away. Cause I know you're here to stay. Oh yeah, yeah. It's all about you. Yeah. The way you move. You drive me crazy. Cause you're my baby. It's all about you. The way you move. You drive me crazy. My lady. About you. Just my damn. All right, hello. Sorry for being late. I've been late for a while. Hold on. I've been late for a minute. I've been working 7 days a fucking week. I had 1 day off since I've been back off my vacation. Now my birthday was in March. I took the last about 2 and 3 days of the month of March. I took the end of March over. So I started on the 16th. I didn't come back until the 3rd. So I come back on the 3rd, like, okay, I got the weekend off. Then I get to noticing, like, what is going on with this schedule? We don't have our regular people that's supposed, our aces in our places, basically. Looking out, I call. I'm like, what's going on? Why this person don't have so many hours? And I know she busts her ass. What the? Cause you have a. Sometimes I be feeling like people be having a vendetta for certain co-workers. I don't give a like. Why would you do that? You got motherfuckers who bust their motherfucking ass for you all the fucking time. And then you came up in here, it's just, you know what? I don't want to start because it pisses me off every time I think about that new lady, our new boss. I mean, like, she tried her best. She just tried her best to get in my good graces. And as long as you piss off my coworkers that's been there before you, that I have created a bond with, and I know what type of attitude their personality is and how they feel about the company, I'm riding with them all day. You got me fucked up. Sorry. Not trying to be disrespectful or nothing, but we had a meeting. I think it was Wednesday. That was a fucking shit show. Real talk. Motherfuckers, as usual, motherfuckers don't want to take accountability for their motherfucking mouth. And then when they get confronted about it, oh no, I didn't say this. Or you admitted to one motherfucking thing. The only reason you admitted to it is because motherfuckers outside of the job told the person you was talking about. They told the girl you was talking about her. You supposed to be like we didn't have. I don't get it, right? We didn't have 3 motherfucking what the fuck meetings. 3 motherfucking meetings about the same motherfucking thing about this person we supposed to be following. Get the fuck up out of here. I ain't say shit in the meeting. I was I'm sorry. They ordered Chinese food and I never had fried ribs before. The shit was not good to me because I think it was beef. Beef don't have as much meat on it as pork ribs, but it is what it is. I mean, the Chinese food was good. The Chinese fried wings was good. But yeah, so one of my favorite girls, you know what I'm saying, was feeling the type of way. I don't want her to feel a type of way. You get what I'm saying? Like, She knew she only been there. What's this? We're going on the 5th month, sixth. She's been there for 7 months. She'll be going on to a year. And she said she always wanted to work at the Y. You know what I'm saying? She loved the Y. She used to stay in the Y when she was homeless. So she said I think she was telling me when I first trained her back in October. She was like, I think you was working here and you was just very nice and you made me wanna um work at the Y because of your attitude. Like I tell people, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what one motherfucker's going through. You feel me? To be who they are. You know what I'm saying? But what I don't care for and it pisses me off, and I mean, I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit or nothing. I hate when a motherfucker was homeless or was like living bad, and then you get on your feet and think you're better than everybody. Hell, fuck no. When did that? Where did that happen at? Now that's excuse me. That's one thing I don't understand. I just feel like nobody's better than nobody. You know what I'm saying? We bleed all the same. You might be richer than me, but like nigga, you could get you know, yo wig your wig back. You can get your wig split back. Just like a poor motherfucker. That's how I feel about it. Like, what was this? I ain't been on here for a couple of days. I was on YouTube. And you know they got the shorts. So it's this one guy, I swear to God. Once I learn how to really use my computer, I'm gonna start doing split screens and all of this. So it was a short. So this dude was like, I'm in Chicago. I'm born and raised from Chicago, whatever, something like that. And then he was like, y'all want to know how I avoid the police, right? So he showed us how he walked regular. He said when he see the police behind him, he started switching and put his hand up, and then he wait till they ride past. He said, "I ain't going to jail tonight." I was like, I ain't never heard nobody think of that. If y'all could see what I'm talking about, if y'all could, I know he's off of TikTok. I think he's off of TikTok, but you know they be having them little shorts in YouTube. But that shit was hilarious. How he's like, yeah, when I see the police behind me, I get to switch it. But how he was switching, it was just so motherfucking funny. He said, then I put my hand up. I was dying. That shit, I had to watch that. I ain't gonna lie, I watched it like 4 times. That shit was fucking funny. And then he was like, he stopped. He said, I ain't going to jail. He said, I ain't going to jail for nobody. I was dying. You saw it? Oh my god, bro had me fucking dying, Sip. I was like, who would think of some shit like that? That shit. Why? Yeah, I mean, I would never. I'm sorry. As a man, right? I would never thought to think like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think that's a brilliant motherfucking a brilliant thing he thought of because yeah, we're gonna keep it 100. And then you're not on the north side. It'd be different if you're on the north side. The north side, like, it's hella clean, it's hella beautiful. They don't even have they really don't have violence on the north side of Chicago. But on the west side and on the south side, something totally different. And how he was showing the background, because the houses on the west side and on the south side is made exactly like the suburbs of Chicago. The north side, not so much. That's where all the rich people, the basketball players, um, you know, the the sports people, or they move hella far out like Naperville, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere in the suburbs, circumference around the Chicago area or whatever. But that shit was funny. I don't know if you laughed, Mississippi, but that shit was hilarious. I don't give a fuck. That video had me died a couple of days ago. So yeah, I've been back at work. I think I had 1 day off since 2 days off. I had my the first weekend of April I had off, and ever since then I've been working. Like the next 2 Saturdays I gotta do a double, and though I gotta work a Sunday and a Monday. And though I gotta work the 2 Sundays, I'm not even tripping. I was like, y'all better give me some days off. And nay, I'm not playing. Fuck that shit. Like y'all not finna tire me out. Then y'all hire new people. I'll just hope they work out. I don't know if they're gonna work out. Frankly, I don't give 2 flying fucks. But as long as I can get my weekends back off. But yeah, that shit was hot. Hey, Sip, if you still up in here, do you go to other different YouTube content creators besides trekking? If Owen's still in here, you too. Or anybody can answer that question. Do anybody go to different sectors of YouTube?
Yeah, I'm trying to look the part. I realize that together you and I are going to be super busy taking your career to the next.
Mississippi. I don't know why you don't. You hella handsome. You supposed to be. I noticed like when I go to different channels, different content creators, like when I started fucking with Too Raw, right? Shout out to Too Raw, one of my brothers. I wish I did drive a truck, but my trucking brothers. He be in this a certain certain sectors, right? But so since I'm subscribed to him, they started popping up in my algorithm. I want to say, I've been with Cam. It's this dude named Cam. Talk too much. He's a boxer, but he really don't talk about boxing on there. He talk about their sector, what's going on in the sector or whatever. I think I've been with Cam for like 10 months or something, going on a year, whatever. But like these motherfuckers, they crazy in different sectors. I swear to God, like they'd be friends for 1 minute and then they get to beefing. Like I don't get it. Like y'all listen to motherfuckers instead of y'all listen to motherfuckers listen to what they want to listen to, then just asking a question or going back to the live and see what you see before you get to speaking upon that person. So they got a beef sector. They have a Mo 3 beef sector. They have a Hell sector. What's the other ones? The Black sector. And then you just got the regular Mo 3 sector. So I've been like roaming around there. And I ain't gonna lie, them motherfuckers are crazy. They be talking about each other's kids, especially if they're like, I ain't trying to be funny in the beef sector. Not the Mo 3 beef, like it's hella crazy. They got a Mo beef 3 sector, but then they have just a beef sector. In the beef sector, they be putting their dad, kids, mom, whoever, you know what I'm saying, you close to, they put them on their thumbnail. I be tripping. When I found out, you know, you can put anybody in your thumbnail. They can't, if they strike you, you can, argue about it or whatever to YouTube, but it really won't bring their page down. Like, I was tripping. I was like, God damn, these motherfuckers. I just stay in the clouds, you know what I'm saying? But Cam, I just say hi and I stay in the clouds after that. Or if it's something funny, I might laugh at it. That's it. No, like, and then in like the beef sector or in the Mo beef sector, if you a subscriber or you not even a subscriber, if you have a wrench in that person, they look at your motherfucking if you don't even have a page, they will still look you up because you fuck with a certain content creator and they don't like that person. So they want to try to dox everybody who fucks with that person. It's crazy. It's crazy as fuck. I don't give a fuck. The little birthday come out at May 26th. I'm going to buy my tickets next week at the so I have a what the fuck is it called? We have a theater on a block and a half away from my house. Not even block and a half a block away from my house. But they have, if you sign up for their stuff, they got little good peaks and shit. Like, and I've been to the theater before. I took my son for his birthday like 3 years ago. We ordered hella shit. I ordered pizza and shit. We ate pizza and stuff. Then we walked to the theater to see Little. I don't know if y'all remember that movie. That's with the movie with her name is Regina something, but she was a big girl, but she turned into a little person, and she had to work her ass off to, what I'm saying, see what she really missing and what she's doing wrong for her to be her normal self at the end or whatever. But that was a good movie. That's the last movie I took him to because it came out on his birthday. But since the COVID is around, and my my 19-year-old don't stay with me no more. He got his own place. He's been staying in his own place for the last 3 weeks. So I told him I'm gonna buy like the bare minimum to make sure he's good in his apartment. After that, I'm cool. Like I just bought him a microwave, some stuff, some rugs. He's like a knee freak, so I bought him some rugs to go with the in his kitchen to match his microwave and shit like that. So I gotta buy him. I'm buying him some dishes and I'm buying him some a couple of little things to go in his bathroom and I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I spent a lot of this, like my son, like out here. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care if you homeless, you could get food stamps. They give you almost $300 of food stamps a month. You don't have to have kids or nothing. You could be on your own. You don't have to have long as you're not working. You know what I'm saying? You get food stamps. So I've been begging. He been in his apartment for 3 weeks. I'm like, bro, go keep. Like I just spent like $200 on him for his apartment. And then I tell him I spent, and I didn't tell him what I bought him because I had it sent to his apartment. You know what I'm saying? So I never told him exactly what I bought him, but I told him I spent like $200. And then, you know what I'm saying? Because where he stay at is where one of the buildings I work at. And I'm telling him, like, bro, go get you some food stamps. Take advantage while you can. You know what I'm saying? So he procrastinating. So yeah, I was still on vacation. Bought him a couple of things to go in his apartment to start off. I told him when I got paid, basically I get paid this Friday coming up. I said I'm gonna buy a couple of more things and I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to set him up with everything. So after that, you know what I'm saying? He was going after I told him how much I spent, he gonna call me and say, I need some groceries. Can you give me $30? Like, no, I don't have it. You get what I'm saying? Like I sent you 4 days before you asked me for the money. Every day the last 4 days. Been begging you, go get you food stamps, go get you some food stamps. Like you right across the street from the welfare office. Go get you some steps. Take advantage. Like, I don't care if you living on your own, you homeless. They don't give you fucking food stamps in the Midwest. They don't give a fuck about no nigga unless you got your kids. They'll give you food stamps. If you got full custody of your kids, they give you food stamps. So he finally got his food stamps. I want to say last week. Finally got his food stamp. I was like, "Did you go grocery shopping?" Yeah. He's like, "No. Why not?" I know my like. It don't matter how much. Like I'm. You know what I'm saying. What pisses me off is like you really don't know how to cook. So you got this random girl in your house, which I don't have a problem. You know that is what you do, but you can't come down from your apartment complain about her to me. But every time I see you, you with her. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I taught my son better than that. He was like, "Y'all not in a relationship. If you're not in a relationship with the female, but every time when I see you come off that elevator while I'm at work, you with her, she already feeling some type of emotions when you're not. You feel what I'm saying?" So he was like, "Yeah, I tell her all the time we're not in a relationship." But you can say what you want to see, but that ain't what she's seeing because she's over your house every single day. You get what I'm saying? And it kind of makes me mad because every time I look around, she got her dog in your apartment, but you have a dog that I'm taking care of, and you kept your dog for one fucking day and brought her back. Brought her. I'm sorry. Brought him back. Talking about I'm trying to. No, you finna come and get your dog, and you finna be responsible for your dog. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm not doing this no more. You don't stay in my crib no more. The only, like I told him, the only thing I'm working on for you is when I get my license back. You know what I'm saying? That I got people who will let me drive their car, so I can get my license back. I plan to rent a car for a couple of days and let him drive it so he can get his license. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we not gonna keep doing this, and then you always with her, but then you can't complain about a bitch if you with her all the time. Make it make sense. You feel what I'm saying? Like I told my son, I thought I taught you better than that, but we will be having a conversation today. I mean tomorrow when I go to work because he come down every morning because he know I'm at the front desk. But I'm gonna let him know you gotta get this shit together. I'm working on getting him everything he fucking need so he don't have to ask me for nothing. But in the meantime, between time, are you still looking for a job? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not. I just feel like you're not finna. And don't get me wrong, I love his dog. I love my son's dog. But in the meantime, between time, shit, you're not in my house no more. I can't keep doing this. You feel what I'm saying? I see you with old girl and she has her dog in your apartment all the time, and you have a fucking dog. Like, make it make sense. For real, for real. That shit get tiring. It get boring. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I love my son and I love his dog. But in out here, since he don't have an income, they will help him get dog food for free. Get toys. He could get a new cage. He could get whatever he want. Like I signed him up for that. Like soon as you get your first delivery of dog food, like I told my son, I'm bringing your dog to you. You're gonna take care of your dog. Period. Don't ask me you want me to keep. I don't have a problem with keeping your dog. Now you've been in your apartment almost a month, and every time I see you, I see that girl and her dog. Fuck her dog. You have a dog here. I'm not doing that. I don't give a food. I love my sons and stuff, but I'm not keeping your dog. Like when my oldest son moved out and I kept his dog maybe 3 days after he moved before he when he moved to Renton, he came and got his dog. You know what I'm saying? Like you stay downtown Seattle. My other son, like you're around everything. They got a free pet clinic out there and everything in downtown Seattle. If you need anything, they'll give you anything if you need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you still got the Humane Society that will deliver food to you. Like, I'm just waiting up for him to get that first batch. I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm barking. Excuse me. And then you gotta come get your dog. Shit. As soon as you get your dog, I will have 3 motherfucking dogs. Come and get your shit. I'm not playing.
You don't even know what I was about to say.
Is this about your dad?
Yeah, how'd you know?
But yeah, so I mean,
Told us that you found your mom.
like, I ain't trying to be funny.
Doesn't a double pinky promise me
I
anything?
do. I say this a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I do say this a lot. I miss being on the panel with the trucking guys. You know what I'm saying? Though I'm not a trucker, a lot of them let me in with open arms. You know what I'm saying? So I really respect these guys. But I just don't want no trouble. I don't need nobody. You know what I'm saying? Trying to use what I say, like I'm saying in a disrespectful way. So have to, I go up in there sometimes now. I used to go up in there just speak, push the like button and leave. You know what I'm saying? I just, I when I first came to the trucking community, I started getting on live. I felt like, damn, I don't drive a truck, but they so cool. You know what I'm saying? I always felt that. I felt like I'm talking. I said this before in my life. I feel like I'm talking to my cousins. You know what I'm saying? Because I was the only girl with my cousins, my boy cousins. So then I could talk shit to certain people. They don't take offense of it. They know I'm just fucking with them. They come back with something. I don't get mad about that. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. But yeah, I just um yeah, I don't know. I ain't gonna say no more. But yeah, shout out to Mississippi. Shout out to Owen. Shout out to my girl CC, Trinity, Trinity Cargo. Shout out to her. Shout out to Checkmate, punk ass. Um, Shout out to Tricky L weak ass, and shout out to G Nut. So I don't think I'm missing nobody else. And shout out to Country Ghetto. He ain't been on my channel in a while. I just want to shout out to the people I feel like I highly respect, and it is what it is. I might not got my son his driver's license, but he do have his own apartment. That's all that matters to me. But it's crazy. Now I've been out here. I moved out here in 2014, but at my job, learning so much how they help the people who don't have a job. You know what I'm saying? Or who's homeless. It's crazy how much they help them out here. Like I was just telling my son, I was like, him not having no income, you can ride the bus for free for a whole year. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't have an income to pay for the bus. But yeah, very proud of him. Very proud of my oldest son. So I've been paying like everybody. So it's 4 of us on one phone bill. So since I took that vacation, I ain't been working no overtime. Like it was, I only had enough to pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? And get my cigarettes or whatever. And I was telling my oldest son, I'm like, yeah, I paid $100 on the phone bill. I just need $44 to pay the phone bill. He was like, Mom, finna get off the payment, the family plan. I'm like, why would you do that? He was like, um, I guess he finally got a credit card, so he's trying to build his credit up or whatever. But if he was smart enough to know that if I pay, say for instance, I pay 120, right? And you only pay 30%, the 30% that you need required on your credit cards for your credit score to go up. Like, why wouldn't you do that? Why would you want to get off the plan, right? And get your own phone bill. And you like literally your phone bill, all of our phone bills is what? Mm, let me see. Four.
So, on this special day, I wrote you a song to tell you how much you mean.
So like literally all he had to do is pay like $40 off that credit card or $30 off that credit card. I don't mind paying 110. That'll break it down. And then your credit will go up. I didn't think about that until like when I was on the bus coming home from work because I've been working like I said, I had the first weekend of April off and I've been working ever since. Hopefully I could get a weekend off in May because I work for the rest of this month and for this Tuesday, excuse me, this Saturday and the next Saturday I'm working doubles. Then Sunday I'm working. I have to be so I'm working doubles and I don't get up until 11. Right? My bus don't come until almost 12 o'clock. I don't get home until 1. Then have to get right back up at 5. Yeah, 5 to get on the bus at 6. Try to make it there by 7 o'clock. Like, bro, I don't get a lot of sleep. And then motherfuckers like, why you always taking an hour nap at the front desk? Because I'm fucking tired. And if y'all got a problem with it, you can go to my boss. Fuck you talking about? Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Y'all not finna. I will take like today. I ain't gonna lie. I was supposed to went live yesterday, right? I've been so tired, so I was like, um, I'm gonna take me a 2 hour nap. Now this is at 7:30. I know. I think I end up changing my life to a different time. And when I woke up, it was already 12 o'clock. I was like, fuck that shit. I got up, got me some water. I usually keep water by my bed, but I drank it all, so my dumb ass didn't refill it. So I had to go to the kitchen, go get me some water. I go get water and go back to sleep. It's 5 o'clock. It's time for me to get up and get ready for work. I took me a shower this morning. Usually I like to take my shower before I go on live. But since I didn't go on live and I was hella fucking tired, my body was tired. I said, fuck that, I'm just gonna take my shower in the morning. So I ended up taking my shower this morning. And I was like, I'm not gonna forget. So I took my shower before I came on live. And I ain't gonna lie. It feels so good. Yeah. Beautiful. I ain't gonna lie. But my daughter was asking me to move back closer to her. So I asked my daughter why. She's like, "Ma, you 45. You're getting old." I said, "Nigga, I'm only. Are you serious? You coming at me like I'm in my 60s or 70s, bro?" She was like, I just want, because I know you have your health conditions. I don't give a fuck. I'm never, my daughter stay in Minnesota. Like I told my daughter, I don't have a problem with moving my daughter. Me and my daughter has a really great relationship. She's my only girl. But I would never move back to, I hated Minnesota. The whole 2 years I stayed there. I fucking hated it. Like I told her, if you can move somewhere closer, you know what I'm saying? If you want to move somewhere, if you can move somewhere warmer, I don't mind moving with you. If you want to get a house, I will help you get that house. And just give me my own room. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like my youngest son birthday was on the 12th of this month. He turned 17. I only got one more year for him. He'd be graduating from high school. And I already know he ain't gonna want to stay with me. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I always tell my boys. I don't tell my daughter that because she's so strong headed like I am. She ain't trying to hear what the fuck I'm talking about. But I always tell my kids if y'all need somewhere to stay, if shit don't work out, you always got somewhere to go. I would never kick my boys out. Especially being out here in Washington, how bad it is. Motherfucking, we got zombie. Like some of these motherfuckers will remind me. I don't know if anybody have seen what the fuck is it called? Oh, the Night of the Living Dead. When they made that movie, that's third. That's third in downtown Washington. I swear to God. Again, what I don't understand, and I'm going to keep saying this, the the link. If anybody want to come up, the link is pinned in the chat, right? I know y'all see. Not a lot of y'all. I don't know, but I know y'all see these motherfuckers who's on like Heron. Um, what's the other one? Fentanyl. What's the other one? It's one more. Black. They call it out here, which is called in Iowa. They call it damn it. I know Black is Heron, but it's another one I'm thinking of. Meth. Why when they bend over, right? Why they don't never fucking fall, bro? I see these motherfuckers like all the way to the ground, but they don't fall. Make it make sense. I never seen them fall yet. Never. Like I seen one person, he was so motherfucking high, his hands was on. I seen him basically play. You know, I saw him hit the shit, the fentanyl or whatever, because I know he was hitting fentanyl. Fentanyl smell totally different. Some people smoke Percocets or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They can smoke them. They smoke fentanyl. I just rest in peace. I had a resident. She died of fentanyl, of an overdose of fentanyl, and she had the fentanyl right on her table. But shout out to that lady. She died a couple of weeks ago. So they got these. So now out here in Washington, they have these. I don't know if they got it anywhere else, right? They have fentanyl strips at my job, right? I said, "What are these?" I was talking to the housing manager. I said, "What are these?" She said, "These are fentanyl strips." Because I didn't go to the class because I ain't had nobody to cover my shift. I supposed to went to the class. Usually I know how to use almost everything. So it was these little fentanyl strips. I said, what do they do? You know how people like to do their drugs. This is what she tell me. People who like to do their drugs, They want to make sure they ain't got no fentanyl in there. Like literally, I don't know how you do it. I didn't even read it, which I'll tell y'all more about it tomorrow when I read it when I go to work tomorrow. But it's supposed to tell you if you got fentanyl in there and how much fentanyl you have in your drug. You know what I'm saying? I was tripping, like they come up with so much shit. But yeah, so it's like strips. And they give you like when I first came back and I was working over there, I seen like I didn't know it was I didn't even know nothing about nobody came back from the meeting or to the workshop to let me know exactly what these was. So the property manager at the other place I work at, she was like, yeah, these fentanyl strips. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't, okay, what it's supposed to do. She's like, you supposed to put it in your drug, and it's supposed to tell you if you got fentanyl or not. My thing is, who thought about this fentanyl shit? I ain't gonna lie. Who thought about all of this fentanyl shit to put it in the atmosphere? Because fentanyl is for cancer patients who's really hurting. Like they in so much pain. That's what the fentanyl is for cancer patients. So how did it get into the communities of the United States? Please make it make sense. I don't get that. I'm just saying. I don't get it. Like, make it make sense. I just want to know who even thought about even trying fentanyl. Be like, ooh, this is good. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know. Like the first pill I ever heard of that black people was taking was start with a V. I can't think of the name of it, but it started with a V. But like people was popping them or smoking them. Oh my god, I can't think of the name of it because I had to take it when I went to the hospital. My jaw, I had a bad abscess in one of my tooth. So my one side of my face blew up, and I can't think of it. I know it started with a V. And everybody was like, I'll buy those from you. I'll buy those from you. I was like, no, this was the doc. I didn't know shit. I don't, you know what I'm saying, pop prescription pills. That's not my thing, you know what I'm saying? So the only time I have to pop it is like if I have to, if the doctors told me, but I don't give a fuck. My whole face was swollen. You can see it when I came to work. It was I was in so much pain. I'm like, fuck this shit. I went to the emergency room when I was staying in Rock Island, Illinois. And they was like, get an abscess in one of your tooth. So they end up giving me medicine. But you know what I'm saying? At first, with the abscess, sometimes it hurts, sometimes it don't. But my gums had swollen on my right hand side of my face, like the upper part. I was like, oh no, I'm not. I can't. You know what I'm saying? But
or perhaps like the person sitting next to the person sitting right next to you.
But yeah, so I'd rather not be in pain. So today I was at work, you know what I'm saying? This girl got these Pacific piercings, right? And she got a couple of piercings I'm going to go get, not on this paycheck, but I'm going to get on next paycheck. But it's these piercings I really, really want. I want to get my nipples pierced, and I want to get my nose pierced like twice. I already got it pierced once, but I want to get it pierced twice. So I plan to do that not on this paycheck, but on the next paycheck. So the girl was like, yeah, I got my nipples pierced. And I was like, she was like, but if you're ovulating on that week, you shouldn't do them because they're very sensitive. So I was like, oh my God. So I know people could get their nipple pierced. But if I had asked her, like, have you ever got your nipple pierced more than once? She said, yeah, I got it pierced 5 times. I just looked at her. I was like, excuse me, that scared me. That scared the fuck out of me. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I was like, how much you pay to get your nipples pierced? She said almost $200. And they trying to, I was like, damn, that's a lot of money for two piercings. Because I got my upper lip pierced out here. Then I got my nose pierced out here, and that was 140. And then I already had my under my, not on my lip like everybody doing it now. I have one under my lip. I have my tongue pierced. I've been having my tongue pierced for like 19 years. My son turned 20. So I've been having my labrae, which is under my lip. I've been had that for 21 years. No, 20 years. 'Cause I got it done in February of 2003. He was born in June of 2003. So like I wore hella big clothes because when you're pregnant, you can't get no type of piercing. So I was like, fuck that. I want my tongue pierced. And I want my labrae pierced. This was like when I was still pregnant with my 19-year-old. So, you know what I'm saying? I get it pierced or whatever. That wasn't bad. I thought it was gonna be bad as I thought it was gonna be bad, but it didn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? So when I got these pierced, like I said, a couple of years, 3-4 years ago, um, my one of my friends, she was like her clit piercing came out. You know what I'm saying? So she went to go fix that and get her like a Marilyn Monroe, the piercing on the side. Everybody got, a lot of people, females got or whatever. But her piercing on her clit, the piercing had came out. So she had to get that over. And she was like, "You gonna sit up in here with me?" Hell nah. So I waited. I already got my piercings. I'm waiting on you. I'll just stay there. I don't want to see nobody get their clit pierced. Especially how he had 3 chairs. One of them, 2 of them for people who's kind of nervous and they want their friends in there. Understandable. Than him. I'm not going up in there to watch him. No. No. She said, why not? Because I said, I will pass the fuck out of us and some shit like that. I do want to get my nipple pierced, but how old girl was like, it's painful. I don't know if I could deal with that pain because I got half of my back tatted. And that shading, fuck that shit. That shading had me holding my breath. He knew I was holding my breath. The tattoo artist told me stop holding my breath. I will pass out. So I was nervous about that. But like he got majority of the work done, but then we started adding more fishes on my back. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like like when you draw it on your back. I understand that, you know what I'm saying? But that shading with them, it's like 3 needles in that little thing. Yeah, okay. All right, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I ain't gonna be able to do it. But yeah, that shit. How's that work? She's like, I got it pierced 5 times. I was like, yeah. I was like, you like my daughter? Like, my daughter had 3. I got 3 grandkids, right? Out of all 3 of her grandkids, out of all 3 of my grandkids, excuse me, my daughter never. I was like, I told my daughter she's a soldier. My daughter, I'm only 5 foot even, right? And my daughter is 4'11". Okay. Out of all 3 of her kids, she didn't have. I'm gonna say 4 kids that she didn't have. One of them passed away. Rest in peace to him. But she got 3 because like literally my daughter's been married this year. Be 6 years they've been married. But they had God damn it, I forgot. Let me I forgot what the fuck I'm saying. It pisses me off when I do that. Trying to think like what I was just talking about, like my daughter. But yeah, she got 3 boys. So I asked my daughter, "You want boy kids?" Excuse me. Excuse me. She said, "Mom, striving for a girl. I want one girl." You said you're striving for this girl, and you and your husband keep having boys. Make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Punky." Yeah, I had to give her that name, Pumpkin. Like when my daughter was born, right? My daughter just sent me pictures of her when she was little, like hella little. And I was just looking, I was like, my daughter stay G'd up to the T. She was like, yeah, mom, I do. You made sure of that. But hold on. Ooh, excuse me. But anyway, yeah, my daughter's tolerance of tattoos. Like my daughter has hell of tattoos. She got more tattoos than I do. So my son, well, let me say this: my daughter, her very first tattoo was on her forearm, going across her forearm with my nickname Tish, right? So my oldest son, shout out to my oldest son and my daughter. He wanted a tattoo with my name on his forearm too, like his sister, right? The difference is between they tattoos. My daughter used my nickname. My son used my real name, and then like I love the shading in his. And he is like, so my son's he got my name across his forearm, right? But my daughter has my nickname going down like TISA. You know what I'm saying? In her forearm. Excuse me. Then she got like wings on her back. I ain't gonna say her whole back, but like where is it? On her right back corner. With my grandma name and her her oldest son name, because her oldest son, my youngest son, they're only a year apart. But I was saying this before. Excuse me. Uh, excuse me. Like my grandson, my son just turned 17. He'll be 16 this year. But this nigga been ducking since he was like 14, 13 and a half. She sent me pictures of him dunking because she keep him in basketball, like anything dealing with basketball, she keep him in there because she used to be on the basketball team. And she was like, um, what's she say? She always had. Oh my god, hold on. Yeah, what the fuck I was talking about? Hold on. Oh, sorry, I'm hella sleepy. I'm always sleepy. I knew Jesus. I slept good yesterday. That's what kills me. Like I didn't even go live yesterday. Like I said, I woke up what? It was 12 o'clock. I said I was gonna go on at 10:30. Huh. Yeah, I'm finna take my ass to sleep. I can't keep yawning like this. My eyes tearing. I can't hardly read the chat because there's so much, you know, shit running out my eyes. And I gotta, oh my god, I gotta work this whole motherfucking week. and half for next week. For right now, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but yeah, it is what it is. That's what's going down. I really appreciate everybody being here. I'm gonna take my ass to bed because I have to be at work in the morning. I'm gonna try my best to be on here about 9:30 tomorrow. I'm gonna try my best. The latest is 10 o'clock. So again, I really appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much for the 5 people in the building. I will be on here. So it's 11:30 right now. Where I'm at? I'm sorry. Hold on, y'all. I have but yeah. So I be losing my mind. I be saying something and then don't remember what I just said at that particular time. But anyway, thank y'all for being here for the lay it down. I will be here and I'm trying to be here no later than 9:30 tomorrow. I appreciate y'all being here. Real talk. Thank you so much for supporting me. Y'all have a glorious, glorious Monday morning, work Monday morning. If you don't have work Monday morning, just have a great day. Stay positive. Fuck what everybody else saying. It's about what you think of yourself, bro. Don't let nobody steer you wrong. And please love on yourself. Nobody can tell you about you. Please have a great Monday morning. I'll be on here tomorrow night. Have a great one.